Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, happy December 26th. I didn't know I have my Zoom to like automatically record as soon as I come in. But happy day after Christmas, everybody. Hope you're having hope you had a great holiday. I got some time with friends, family, however you like to spend it. I hope it was great. So that being said, who knew that the market would come in so hot on the holidays? I was saying, man, who knows, like this is the time liquidity can be dry and it doesn't take much money to go in and really push the market around, and that's exactly what happened with gold and silver. And we got some good movements too, and a lot happened with Aussie, New Zealand. We have some confirmation from China that they are making arrangements for this phase one deal to be signed. So it's not any new news about the phase one deal, but it's, a last little boost for the stock market. And we definitely saw that today. And so the risk on sentiment continued. However, we still have the metals rallying. So, it's a weird paradox that's going on. But the thing is that metals have broken out, and, we're gearing up for 2020, and with the U.S. economy slowing down. So it could be it's going to be a big year, no matter how you slice it, because volatility has been so dry this past, the past 4 months, man. It's been very, very hard trading conditions, and I think the market's just about to blow here, and it's going to be fun, man. We're going to be there to catch it, especially the people that are in my VIP group, my mentees and my mentors. I'm sure they'll be all over it, but it's going to be an amazing year. I'm super excited, super grateful for all your support. And if you're looking for a trading group that is supportive, an amazing community, and is, easy to understand, we would love to have you. I have an amazing program that I created, and it's helping people to quit their jobs, get funded, trade professionally, or just make a side income, and it doesn't happen overnight. I will go ahead and tell you, it takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication, but anything does. There's no get rich quick. It does not exist at all. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's going to take a lot of work. So if you're confused about that, let me break it to you right now. That's the way the world works. Trust me, I found out the hard way. And I continue to find that out. You know what I mean? So I've been doing this for a while now, and super grateful. It's changed my life, and I really hope to give that back to you all. So that being said, thanks so much for your support. The people that are in my VIP group, man, y'all are the best, for real. And I'm just ready to move on to the next phase. It's going to be a big one. So let's get right into it. This big breakout here in gold, this gray box is what we were trying to get out of since November, right? Or November. And we are clearly above here. So we are approaching the 61.8 level, which I'd already mapped out here at 1513. So whether or not we'll get a pullback, it looks like the RSI is kind of dipping off here. Our momentum indicator on the daily hasn't even gotten, into really getting some strong momentum to the upside, like you see here. So we do have some more highs to go for sure. But now this is when the momentum comes in really handy. Here we are on the 4 hour, way, way, way overbought, way overextended. And here we are on the 1 hour. So looks like we're consolidating here a little bit, definitely more than a little bit. And I'm really, really, really hoping for a dip to buy into, and a good dip to 1500 would be 1495 would be amazing. I'm looking at this line right here. I have on my daily, and I'm going by these fractal lines. This is really what I'm hoping for. right? And then we'll go into new highs from there. But on the short term, this is definitely what I'm looking at. I'm going to send this out to my group. Pause this. Okay, so there we were on gold. Let's take a look at silver. Silver tagged the $18. And we can see not on the daily chart, we have a nice nice wick here, nice rejection. What does this look like with our Fibonacci's? This is how I like to use my Fibonacci's. Boom. There we go. And all the, all these methods, by the way, I teach in my course, so the 61.8 would be a great target, which is around 18.5. Really, really love to see a dip here as well first. So really hoping for that to materialize. Even back to this 38.2, which is at 1770. That would be an excellent buying opportunity. Is it going to even dip that much? That's the question. So that's what we're going to have to ask ourselves for sure. So that being said, I think we have a great setup here on Aussie New Zealand. We have this uptrend here that's really kind of materialized. It depends how you want to look at it. With this being a false breakdown. And then we can zoom in a little bit closer. And I would say it looks like an inverted head and shoulders, but it would more be like not quite, because the head's got to be protruding more than the shoulders. So this I would classify as a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. And this is a great way to know when double or triple bottom has more or less materialized, if you can draw a trend line going down. And if we have our breakout here and we've more or less consolidating on the backside of this trend line. So Aussie New Zealand looks good for some movement for sure. I like it, especially going into, and you know what, tomorrow's Friday. Yesterday was Christmas. Let's just be real. It's still super low liquidity. It will be that way until the 1st of January. So be careful trading out there, because there's a lot of trap moves going on for sure. The pound had a good rally today. I haven't looked at the euro pound. So euro pound's kind of barely hanging on here. Man, this looks like a good potential short. If we get back below this this trend line here, it's going to be an excellent shorting opportunity, and that will come. At the time, it looked like these were bigger moves, but I guess because it's like the day after Christmas, excuse me. But we got a nice bounce off the backside of this trend line. So I would like to get long here. I already did and took some profits. This would probably be could be a good trade to get back in. Let's see here. But it is, like I said, the day after Christmas, so not trying to send out too many trades to my group. But let's take a look now at 2 of the trades that I did send out. But pound dollar looks good. Looks good for some upward movement. USDJPY. So we're trapped in this gray supply and demand zone, like just like we had in gold. And you can see we're in this downtrend line, capped by it. Tried to break out today, but we didn't quite get there. So I'm hoping for a little downside momentum, a little risk off. Possibly, we'll see. I think that's a lot to ask for, because here we are at the S&P 500. Continues higher. This is the daily chart. Look at that RSI reading, but momentum's fallen off here. So it's very helpful for that reason to stack these two together. So I'm not going to say we're going to get a turnaround here in the S&Ps, because at this point, you know, it's just almost like ludicrous to say, but hey, it sure looks like the top's coming if we're not already there. So looking at that in mind, with dollar yen capping off here, I think this looks great to the downside, especially if we get build up some momentum, 109.4. That'll be excellent for our position and our VIP group. And then let's take a look at Swiss yen as well. Really love this trade for the fact that we're at the top of this triangle, trying to break out, but we haven't yet. And so the thing is, looking for a move lower in yen, USDJPY. I'm really surprised that the yen hasn't strengthened, but gold's strengthening. So who knows, man? Who knows? But that being said, here we are on the daily chart, and this looks really good. You know, this looks like potential too. If we go 4 hour, this looks like a potential setup for a double top. Okay, because we have divergent RSI, one push, second high push a little bit higher. This is a recipe for a nice double top. And if we get a little downside momentum and say we can break this neckline of the double top, ooh, man, it's going to be a great setup. So, you know, tomorrow's Friday, and typically this week you wouldn't expect much movement to be happening, but we're getting a lot so far, in my opinion. So the markets have not quieted down that much for it being a holiday week. So I'm excited about that, and that's a great sign going into 2020. We're gonna crush it this year. I can feel it. Thanks so much for everybody that's in my group. And again, if you want to be a part of us, part of our group, a part of our community, and you want to learn and take my trades at the same time and learn how to do this and be mentored by me, click link in the bio, click link below wherever it's at. I was about to say swipe up, but this is in the Instagram story. So I appreciate your support, man. Let's crush it. Y'all make me a better trader, and it's going to be a great year. So that being said, happy holidays. I'll see you in the VIP chat. Peace.